with my little sister, and we're just chilling. I'm just playing this round. Yeah, has to goodbye. I only have statue at home, okay?
Sheamus starting to weaken some. Taking on some offense, but he expected as much.
I wanted Mr. Bootyworth to penetrate my ears.
He's a ball of energy right now, but we'll see if it lasts. They just punch him in the chest.
Big E goes for the big ending.
Sheamus counters. Road kick. This could be it. Sheamus gets the win, and more importantly, the series is now tied up in a win each.
Going down 2-0 would have been a disaster for Becky Lynch and her Savages, but now it's a whole new series.
Joe, you see his face? There's like white and then it's just dark in the middle. It's like a sticker. Ew. Becky Lynch is too fake. Like her hair and everything. It's not real. Pete Dunne's hair isn't like that anymore. Finn Balor's hair isn't like that anymore. Sheamus's hair isn't like that anymore. I wish they would like actually upgrade the game instead of making a new game every time. Yes. Well, I got to buy. You got to buy about the end page. Buy back the end page, okay?
Oh, WWE Universe! With the series now tied up in one victory each, this match is pivotal in giving one team a 2-1 lead and putting them a win away from taking both the series and the SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
I think this is where we start to see the experience and cohesiveness of Becky Lynch's Savages take over. Even though these are singles matches, Red and Trey barely know the New Day. And if things start to go south, they could all fall apart. I have to agree with Corey. We know Red and Trey are tight, and certainly the New Day have been teaming for a very long time, but I question the kind of bond the five of them have been able to create in just a few weeks.
He got out of the way. Whoa, it's another reversal. Xavier Woods with a nice reversal.
Looks like Xavier Woods is starting to turn it up. We'll see if he can sustain the effort to do real...
I want more eggs.
One, but don't eat them all. I only want them all. I only want them all.
No.
I want to only want them all, okay?
No, eat one packet. Of them. Don't eat the whole thing.
Things not looking great for Finn Balor. It's nothing he hasn't been through before. Setting up. Corey, Finn Balor's shoulder injury has been well documented, suffering a torn labrum that put Finn out of action for 7 months.
Yeah, it did, and now it's...
Finn Balor lands hard.
Finn might be hurt.
Yeah, it looks like he might have tweaked his knee. Wait a minute. What's Pete Dunne doing out here?
Well, maybe he wants to check on his teammate.
That's why he's here. And Finn Balor suddenly recovers. He's going to the top.
Good erase.
Coup de grace. It's all over. Was Finn Balor ever really hurt, or was this just a setup by Becky Lynch and her savages?
Probably a setup.
This is unbelievable. The entire series just turned on that interference. Hey, what was I saying earlier about team cohesiveness? That's exactly how it pays off. And now Becky Lynch has the opportunity to beat Red and win it all.
قاعدة خلصتي؟ ماما
ما خلصت كله بقيت لك واحد.
بلعتي؟ ليش تبلعين؟ يوقف هنا وتموتين.
لا أكلت أو بلعته.
أنا ما أحكي لك بعد.
You've got a lot of nerve showing up in our locker room.
I'll go wherever the hell I want, especially since I'm about to be the new SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
I guarantee I'm gonna beat you and tie the series up.
Okay, then what? Because even if you somehow manage that, then your friend Trey's going against my friend Drew in the final match. And we all know my friend's just a little bit tougher than yours. So like I said, one way or another, that championship's coming back where it belongs.
If you're so confident, how about we get things started right now?
Nah, I need to go warm up first. Don't want to pull a muscle slapping your head off.
You should have been in a position to win the series against Becky Lynch. Sorry I let you down.
You didn't. All that matters is we're still alive. Now I just need to beat Becky to even up the series, and then it's up to Trey to close it out.
You got this. Then after that, well, you got this.
Much help, Xavier.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from New York, the Queen.
Guys, this match is sure to not disappoint, especially considering who's involved here tonight.
You're absolutely right, Michael. This match will be one we'll be talking about for a long time to come.
Seems to me, guys, like she's incredibly proud of what she's been able to accomplish as of late.
She should be proud, Michael. It's not easy to do what she's been able to do, but she also has to be careful not to become complacent. The man has come around.
And from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
I tell you, the WWE Universe always in full force behind Becky Lynch. She has got the fire in her heart, and her blood is always boiling. Hey, listen, I remember when Becky Lynch first came to NXT, she had moved to Orlando, Florida to be a personal trainer. Never thought she'd get the opportunity to be part of this company, and now she is one of the premier superstars in our women's division.
Credited with much of the women's evolution. We spoke earlier about a team's back being up against the wall, and that's certainly the case for Red, as she faces Becky Lynch down 2-1 with the Series Inter Championship on the line.
That's what I was saying about this series being unfair for Red. She can defeat Becky Lynch, but still lose her title if Trey were to go down in the final match.
Or Becky Lynch can beat Red right now, making this whole discussion pointless. I suggest we see what happens before anyone starts.
Here we go.
Elbow drop. We spoke earlier about a team's back being up against the
I'm not giving you my talkie.
Wall, and that's certainly the case for Red as she faces Becky Lynch down 2-1 with the series in her championship on the line.
That's what I was saying about this series being unfair for Red. She can defeat Becky Lynch, but still lose her title if Trey were to go down in the final match.
Or Becky Lynch can beat Red right now, making this whole discussion pointless. I suggest we see what happens before anyone starts a protest.
Hooked them up.
Oh, had that well scouted.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Uh-oh. Phoenix splash! And she's getting fired up here.
The great ones always explode when they have the chance.
Oh, while her love affair with the WWE Universe brings me severe nausea, I have total respect for how Becky Lynch became the revolutionary superstar she is today. The Irish last kicker started training for the ring at just 15 years old.
Dangerous situation here, guys.
Downright treacherous. Oh, hanging on for dear life.
Wrist lock up to the top rope. Hurricane Rana. Becky Lynch may be slowing some here.
Yeah, but too soon to be worried. Jumping arm breaker. What a forearm. She returns the favor there.
Here she goes, back in the ring now. Touching on Becky Lynch's training that you mentioned, Corey, those grueling workouts were held in a small room with only a few gym mats, and the Ireland-based wrestling school was run by none other than Finn Balor.
That's where Becky developed her take-on-anyone attitude, guys. Before Becky knew it, she was competing in her native Ireland and had stamps in her passport from battles all around the world.
Evading possible disaster there.
Reverse DDT.
Not what she was looking for. Hooked up and
Boom! Backdrop suplex.
what a high angle right across the shoulders.
Enziguri. Boom, what impact.
Oh, now it's Becky Lynch making her pay.
No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Then they'd be at the same pace. Speech. Huh? Huh? No! It's my talkies. Your خلصتي talkies ماتت.
You know, I'll tell you, she's one of the most talented women superstars I've ever seen here in WWE. He's got him where he wants it, buddy. Things taking a turn for her now.
She can withstand the punishment, though.
Power bomb. And she's toying with her now.
Uh-oh.
German.
9. Can it be capped?
The shoulders are down. She kicks out.
Still too fresh.
We're in the feeling out process here. Who's going to get the advantage and maintain control? Oh, my God, what an elbow.
Ooh, impressive counter.
Wow, what a sequence. DDT!
Don't know if it's going to work, but Becky is playing mind games now. The Exploder.
Pinball attempt here from Becky Lynch. And she kicks out at 2.
Clearly not enough damage done.
She scores big with the counter. Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
When you look at this,
it looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
And now that one's countered. Powerbomb! Looks like Becky Lynch could be done for.
She's tough, but maybe not tough enough to get the win here.
She's licking.
Set up for a second time. German! 9! Is it enough to put Becky?
This could do it. This singles match has come to an end. Wow.
Here is your winner, the Queen.
Go ahead.
Are you happy? There's a chance I could lose my title without ever being pinned.
If it makes you feel any better, Becky Lynch promised me that no one from her side will get involved in the final match.
She promised you. Then I'm sure we have nothing to worry about.
Where do they keep the popcorn around here? I don't normally put trash food in my body, but I think watching your team let you down is worth an exception.
Trey, please, dude, just don't.
I wanted to let you know the guys and I got together and decided that if you pull off the series win, we'll consider calling our team the new Trey like you suggested.
Really? That's awesome.
Sure, I mean, we probably won't team up that often or ever again after this, but still, the offer stands.
Oh, well, thanks.
Go get 'em, champ!
I'm not trying to make you nervous or anything, but it's all come down to this. Match 5 against Drew McIntyre for the championship I've held for a record-setting 2.5 years.
Well, when you put it that way, there's definitely no pressure.
Sorry, it's just hard not having control over what happens, but I know you can do this. Just treat it like any other regular match.
Sure. I mean, that might be a little difficult with the giant stack of pancakes and grass-covered ramp, but I'll try my best.
That's all I can ask.
Come on, Trey. Please, Trey. Trey, please. You can't let your team down. Please. If you let your team down, I hate you. Like, you're... Ooh. Yummy.
The following contest is scheduled...
The Scottish psychopath. This is it, with the teams tied at 2 wins each. It all comes down to match 5 for the series in Red SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
Trey's been in a lot of big matches throughout his career, but the professional and personal ramifications of this might be bigger than any other. Red may not talk to him for weeks if he's the reason her record-setting championship reign comes to an end.
This might be putting undue responsibility on Trey since 2 of his teammates lost matches earlier tonight. However, I will agree he's facing immense pressure being in this winner-takes-all position. And I know I certainly would want to be him right now. If you recall, guys, when Drew McIntyre first showed up here in 2009, he was anointed the Chosen One. And while it may have been premature back then, I'd say McIntyre is more than living up to it nowadays.
He's fading, guys.
That corner is the only thing keeping him upright.
As Byron alluded to, Drew McIntyre's initial run in WWE had ups and downs, but ever since his return in 2017, I'd say McIntyre's among the most dominant superstars on the roster.
On the roster?
And the referee starts his 10 count. Single leg drop kick caught him.
Got the
oh my goodness, crushing it.
4, 5.
Look at this. Snap suplex. Drew McIntyre faltering some.
No need to panic. He's still swinging. Double axe handle smash.
He continues to press forward.
He's amped up, that's for sure.
Oh, what a splash.
Ooh, tossed with the suplex.
And the big right hands, unloading. Oh, kick right to the gut. And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
This match is being televised around the world in 18 languages and in over 110 countries. All on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. That'll rearrange the spine. Drew McIntyre beginning to look a little weak out there.
Yeah, he needs to make an adjustment here.
Looking for... Oh. And there's the reversal from Drew McIntyre. Look at this. Boom. Nice. An incredible range of emotions here. No one knows what's going to happen next.
Trey and Drew trading blows.
What a headbutt by Drew McIntyre.
And the ref goes down.
We've seen just about everything tonight.
Wait Wait a second. Is that who I think it is?
It's Samoa Joe.
We haven't seen Samoa Joe in 6 or 7 years since he was fired from WWE after a shocking loss to Trey for the Universal title.
Well, apparently he hasn't gotten over that.
What the heck is that?
It looks like some kind of enhanced arm.
Like Samoa Joe wasn't deadly enough already. Unbelievable.
This is shocking. I cannot believe Samoa Joe is back.
I know, after all this time, I never thought we'd see him again.
And he just broke Trey in half. And now Drew McIntyre covers Trey.
It's all over.
Becky Lynch and her team has won the Best of 5 series, and Becky is your new SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
It looks like Trey's going to throw up.
I don't blame him. Not only did he lose the series and Red's championship, but the nightmare that is Samoa Joe has returned to terrorize him.
I'm back, and I'm coming for you.
I'm honestly stunned at what we've just witnessed.
And so is Trey. This is going to send shockwaves throughout WWE.
I'm getting a whole big party bag of Takis tomorrow just for me. Because my sister took my bag of Takis. So I'm okay with it. Samoa Joe, like, why are you so jealous? Okay. AMAO.
If only security had done their jobs that night, Samoa Joe never would have made it past the arena's metal detector. Sorry, just trying to keep it positive.
Which is hard to do because our story wouldn't be complete without talking about one giant negative. I'm referring, of course, to the arrival of the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun, in WWE.
Because of Brooklyn, our lives and careers would never be the same. Although if you think about it, they were pretty much the same as they'd always been, because no matter where we went or what we accomplished, we could never escape Brooklyn's loud, obnoxious shadow.
We gave Brooklyn a lot of chances to prove she had changed. Well, mostly Trey did. But ultimately, she only proved one thing. She was the exact same bully she was way back when we were in high school.
And she wasn't just a jerk to us. She disrespected anyone she dealt with, including WWE legends.
Is that all you got? It feels like you're taking a teacup poodle for a walk on my back.
Excuse me, Miss Von Braun. Can we talk?
Can't you see I'm conducting important GM business? Come on, I really need you to get in there. Work it.
It will only take a minute.
What? I don't want my car washed or candy from your stupid kids fundraiser or whatever crap you're selling.
Actually, I'm the original American hero, Kurt Angle. You know, the Hall of Famer you borrowed your nickname from without asking.
Come back in 5 with stronger hands. So what do you want? An autograph from the real American hero? A picture? Tell me what I need to do to make you go away.
I need you to drop the lawsuit against me. If you don't, it will bankrupt my family.
No chance. I'm the way more famous American hero, and I will not allow you to continue profiting off my celebrity.
I won a gold medal for my country with a broken freaking neck. What have you ever done that makes you an American hero?
Filed a trademark? Security!
Wait, maybe we can settle this without lawyers. If there's anything that could change your mind, I'd do it.
Anything? It just so happens we have a superstar who was gone for a very long time and needs to knock off some ring rust. So I'll drop the lawsuit if you can beat Samoa Joe.
But Joe's a monster. He's got that bionic arm that could tear me apart. And I haven't competed in years.
Samoa Joe hasn't competed in years either, so it should be a competitive match. Good luck.
Here comes the Olympic gold medalist.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 237 pounds, Kurt Angle.
The wrestling machine, one of the all-time greats, Kurt Angle. He's an Olympic gold medalist, and he's a Hall of Famer. The most dangerous man in WWE today.
And his opponent from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe was the first man to win the NXT Championship twice. He won the very first Dusty Classic in NXT, and I think we're in store for another first here tonight.
Multi-time NXT champion, multi-time United States champion. Samoa Joe is a big, bad dude. This is a match I never expected to see tonight. Kurt Angle has been retired for years.
Brooklyn Von Braun's legal case against Angle has clearly caused him distress, so much that he's willing to risk his well-being to get Brooklyn to drop the lawsuit altogether.
But Kurt Angle should have just stopped using the American Hero nickname when he had the chance, and none of this would be happening. Instead, he let his pride get in the way of rational thinking. Now he's in for a world of physical and financial suffering.
Now all the way over. You know, Corey, you and I were talking earlier about how Samoa Joe has almost cost men their careers. He's a threat to every superstar's health.
And I understand Joe's goal to be the top guy in this company. How he goes about it is not for the faint of heart. He doesn't just try to beat you. He tries to put you on the shelf.
This is not where you want to be.
Right between the eyes.
All the way over. Samoa Joe looking a little startled right now. He had to be prepared to take some damage tonight. Angle slam attempt.
Joe counters. It's all over.
It's Trey.
He has no business being out here.
Kurt Angle from behind.
He got him. Kurt Angle has defeated Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe is livid.
I imagine Brooklyn Von Braun isn't going to be too pleased either.
Too bad. All that matters is Kurt Angle has got the win, and now he can officially be known again as the American Hero.
Since you like getting involved in my business so much, maybe you should pay all the legal bills for the lawsuit I have to drop now.
Yeah? Well, you messed with us in the Best of 5 series, and that cost Red her title. So I'd say we're even now.
Is that what you think happened? I signed Samoa Joe because he was unfairly let go from WWE, not to mention he's a great addition to the roster. But I had nothing to do with him costing you the series. I don't control him. No one can, which is something you should be very worried about.
So if you're not out to get us, then prove it. Give me a rematch for my championship that I lost without ever being pinned.
Let me think about that. No.
That's what I thought.
But what I will do is give the audience something new and fresh. Trey, you're going to face Adam Cole next week for his WWE Championship in a no disqualification match. See? Maybe I'm not so bad after all. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go find someone else I can sue to recoup my losses.
Fighting for.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
It's time for Adam Cole, baby.
This is a huge opportunity tonight for Trey as he goes one-on-one with Adam Cole. For the WWE Championship in a no disqualification match.
Honestly, I'm surprised Brooklyn put Trey in this position, especially after he got involved in the Kurt Angle Samoa Joe match last week.
Everyone thinks they know Brooklyn and her intentions, but she said it herself. She's made an entire career out of defying expectations. It's what led her to success in mixed martial arts, and I predict it will also benefit her greatly in WWE.
Uh-oh, wow. Jawbreaker!
Call the dentist.
Oh, he knew that was coming.
Oh, right to the face.
Uh-oh.
Suplex, here it comes.
November 18th, 2017 marked another historic NXT event. The battlefield known as War Games returned as a form of combat, and this time it was going to include 3 teams battling for survival. To the outside, which will start the referee's count. Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heat.
That connected.
I think that was harder than the first time, Cole.
Boom!
There's nothing better than 2 superstars battling with a title on the line. But when it's the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at stake, the stakes don't get any higher. I got goosebumps before, Michael, when you talked about the return of the War Games. It was Adam Cole's undisputed era against Sanity, against the Authors of Pain, and Roderick Strong. I wasn't sure if the double steel cage would be large enough to contain so much animosity.
After lying dormant for almost 20 years, it was fitting that War Games was unleashed as a way for these superstars to settle such deep-rooted disputes. And remember who survived and thrived in the double cage? Adam Cole and the Undisputed Era. Baby.
The challenger's looking shaken.
If he can hold the line here, he'll be in a good position.
Wasn't expecting that.
Look at this. Oh, nice.
Oh, wow, what a sequence there from Adam Cole.
So resourceful.
Oh, nasty fall. And he's heading back in. With the championship at stake, you know these superstars are going to give everything they can to win here tonight.
From behind. Neckbreaker connects.
The championship hanging in the balance. Oh, what a counter.
Talk about dismantling your opponent.
Look at this. Snap suplex.
Trey has Adam Cole in trouble.
Hold on, what is Samoa Joe doing out here?
Whoa, what the heck?
That makes no sense whatsoever.
What are you doing?
Cover him.
I'm not gonna win like that.
Fine.
And now Samoa Joe with the attack on Trey.
It seems Samoa Joe wants Trey to win the match, and he's going to do anything he can to make it happen.
Count it. Now.
I'm not sure why Samoa Joe did what he did, but as a result, Trey is your new WWE Champion.
I really have no explanation for this either. As far as we know, Samoa Joe has nothing but contempt for Trey. So why would he help him win the WWE Championship?
Hopefully we'll get some answers soon.
He helped him win the championship so he can take it. Boom.
Damn it! I wanted to earn this. Now everyone's gonna look at me like I'm some kind of fluke champion. Again.
I know you're frustrated, but maybe it's not that bad. Besides, if you defend it enough, then people will respect you.
7 years. 7 years ago, you took what was mine, and I never got to take it back. You know, a lot of significant life events can happen in that amount of time. Birthdays, holidays, funerals, and I missed them all. Because for over 2,500 days, one thing has consumed me: revenge. I even augmented my body to ensure that when the time came, there would be nothing that stopped me from destroying you. So now, we're so close. I helped you win this championship for one reason only: so I can finally take back what you took from me.
But that doesn't even make sense. It's not the same title.
Don't say that. It's the same. It's exactly the same. 7 years, and the surgery, and the pain, and I am going to take it back.
Hey, you want to tell me what that was all about?
I had nothing to do with it. You think I wanted to win the title like that?
I don't think you give a damn as long as you're champion. I want my rematch.
I promise I'll make this right.
Okay, chump. Okay, Trey, how about we do that right now?
No. Trey, let's go.
From the outside, my life looked pretty good. I was WWE Champion, and I was about to team with none other than Ronda Rousey in the Mixed Match Challenge. The truth is, I couldn't enjoy any of that. I had a maniac breathing down my neck who'd spent 7 years planning my demise. But at least my title defense against Adam Cole would take place in a steel cage, so that psychopath couldn't interfere. Or so I thought.
Everybody was fighting for. What is that? And that's on periods.
The following contest is a steel cage match. It is for the WWE.
I'm gonna end the stream today. Peace out, guys.